never before has travel gone to like zero. Like even very terrible events like 9/11. The tourism of hotels dropped pretty significantly, but it didn't go to zero. What we've seen is things that have just never happened before and happened on a nationwide or a global. And I mean, we're still, dealing with the ripple effects of this. I mean, Australia is not allowing people to, leave their homes. Like that is pretty darn terrible for the tourism and the global aspects of that. United States is different. You have bifurcations of this and states that are more open and loose, others that are more restricting their movement and activities of people. And so when we saw that, at least those were the things that typically lead to foreclosures, massive foreclosures, lots of hotels being, sold, shopping centers because people aren't going out, restaurants. And we've seen a lot of restaurants fail. What do you do with empty restaurant space? EIDL, PPP, whatever different letter acronym of, passing that money out to some of the business people that helped them fight through some of those time periods. And then the ones that are surviving are actually really, really busy right now. Both my brothers have restaurants, and, it was tough. But then as they kind of reemerged out of this, some of these other restaurants didn't survive. And so now they're busier than ever. They have other issues, labor shortages, people that don't want to come and work. They have to pay people a lot more money to get them to work. But I mean, they're very, very busy. What's the long-term effect of that? I don't know. But there's also down, in the same center, restaurants that are sitting empty. They're not paying rents. That then affects the mortgages of the retail strip center owner, and they may be under stress right now. And that's what I'm saying is, like, some of those, like, they're not going bankrupt, they're not going to foreclosure, but they're like, I don't want to take this risk anymore, let's just sell it. It's not the same extreme 50% of the value. It's maybe 85 or 90% or something else, as opposed to that extreme distress. And that's what I mean is when there's a bunch of things selling at 50%, people get alligator arms, they don't know what to buy. And then you get this huge price, discount to market or what you believe the future to kind of be. That didn't really happen. And so then, since that didn't happen, and now there's waiting in the wings, all this money, like, when's there a deal? Let's get a deal. There's no deals. And so then they're having to pivot and change. And that's why I think it's just going to kind of normalize it. Pro, con, like I said, the fact that they papered it over, kicked the can down the road, maybe we don't see this massive distress, but maybe that becomes a bigger problem at some point in the future. If you've got 4 economists in a room, you get like 6 different opinions of what was going on and how things were going to be. Nobody actually agrees on this. Could be good, could be bad, could be both. We don't know yet.